Thank you for clicking on Brainstorm Pro. Please click like and subscribe as well. Should we arm teachers? Here's why I think we should. The number one spot, I'd like to talk about the fact that people in shall issue carry states and even in may issue carry states are being trusted to conceal carry their guns in situations that are crowded, that have teenagers, that have children already. I mean, there's a lot of areas where you could take your gun into the Walmart on Black Friday. There's kids and adults running around crazy everywhere. So why is it that they can take their gun to the grocery store in these states, but they can't take their gun to the classroom to protect the children from a mass shooting? That makes no sense to me. Now, in the number two spot, getting trained to use your gun to just defend yourself like a handgun is not rocket science. These teachers can and will want to be trained if it is made available to them. Just read the armed citizen reports that circulate the internet and certain pro Second Amendment groups' publications. There's tons of them. There are tons of people that weren't in the military or aren't police that are total civilians in this country that have defended their lives and the lives of others. You just don't hear it on the mainstream news. I wonder why. Now, in the number spot, I've heard things on the news like, oh, where would they carry their gun? What if it's on them? What if it's not on them? How would they do it? Here's the reality. There are numerous carry options, ranging from open carry to belly bands to ankle holsters to auxiliary holsters. And there's tons of ways for the teacher to carry on their person, not only in a comfortable way, but in a way to where the gun is very not likely to be seen by the passing eye, to where it's going to be kind of hard to tell who's concealed carrying, who isn't. Furthermore, there are quick access vaults that are relatively hard to break into that a teacher could keep in their desk drawer, bolted into the top of their desk, or in a supply closet. So there are numerous options out there for this. Now, in the number four spot is a whole friendly fire argument. If we arm the teachers, then they're going to go after a school shooter and confuse the school shooter with other people in the area trying to stop the school shooter with their own guns. Basically, the more trained they are, the better these situations are going to be. The better they're going to be able to, ahead of time, know who's concealed carrying on campus, who isn't, identify the people that they expect to see out there stopping the school shooter with them, and then team up. But the reality is these situations can happen anywhere to anyone, whether you're a police officer, whether you're in the military, whatever. The trick is identify your target and whether it's a threat before you draw and shoot. And that's the best advice I can give for that. And that applies to anybody, anywhere. Also, people have said, oh, if the teachers are armed and their guns are out, then when the police get there, they're getting in the way of what the police are doing. Okay, guys, the police are taking 5, 10, 15 minutes to arrive. By that time, tons of people have been shot. Okay? It's very simple. Even friendly fire situations are going to make less deaths than somebody who is walking around from classroom to classroom, mowing down innocent people with nobody having the means to defend themselves and shoot back. Now, in the number five spot is arming the teachers at the school will hopefully prevent any future school shooting from happening. And it has to do with the psychology of a criminal. They have a choice. I either shoot up that local gun store and have people shoot back at me, or I shoot up a school where everybody is unarmed, or I shoot up a concert where everybody is unarmed. So I'm hoping that if and when they arm teachers, it will just completely do away with these mass shootings altogether, to where it won't even get to the point to where the teacher has to pull out their gun and use it, because there's no school shooter that's wanting to go in there and get shot anyway, so it just never has to happen. Thank you for listening. Again, please click like and subscribe. And what do you think about everything I just said? Do you agree with it, disagree with it? What are some additional things you'd want to add? And personally, would you want to send your child or a child you know to a school where the teachers are armed? Let me know in the comments section.